Ashleigh from Sweet Dreams Bake Shop, and thank you for joining me for our Bunny Moss Cookie tutorial. Let's get piping.
I am starting today's tutorial by putting in some graham crackers into a Ziploc bag. Make sure that your plastic bag, whatever you use, is fairly strong so you don't create any holes in your bag. Now's the fun part where you get to take out all your stress and anxiety onto your graham crackers using a rolling pin. This graham cracker crumble is going to be our moss that's going on top of our cookie, so I'm just adding in some leaf green directly into the Ziploc bag. As always, I am using an edible gel food coloring, and it's actually taking a lot more food coloring than I originally expected, so just be prepared for that. Dump the contents of the bag into a tray of some sort, whatever you have on hand, so that you can keep all the cookie crumbs flat. Now that your edible moss is ready to go, you can go ahead and mix up your green color into your royal icing. I chose a selection of greens. A little tip is to make sure that you're choosing a green that is a little bit different than your moss color so that when you dip it in, it's going to look super, super realistic with contrasting colors. This is one of the few times you're going to see me not pipe a border. My filling icing is fairly thick this time around, and you notice it's not flooding over the edges at all because we can go a bit thicker. We're gonna dunk this whole thing into the moss later on. I also left the little spot blank for his tail that we're gonna add later. I am separating some of the larger chunks so that I can get a really nice flat coating. Don't be afraid to really press in your cookie. As you can see, it's not going to coat it perfectly the first time, so you need to just keep rolling it and keep finessing everything in, and it's really easy to scrape off the edges and make it more perfect. This is actually my first time trying this little moss trick, and I was actually really impressed with the way it turned out. Time to add our little bunny tail in. Again, I'm going in with my piping bag. It's a little bit of a thicker icing, more of a border icing, and I am doing little dots and making sure that I'm giving variance to the dots. You could just leave your moss bunny as is. I'm choosing to add a little bit more detail to give it that little whimsical feel. I'm choosing to use some of the flowers that we made from my last Easter Bunny cookie tutorial. I will put the link in the description box below if you want to go and check that out later. Just adding the last few finishing touches. I'm all about adding a few dots here and there if I feel like things look a little bit empty.
Thank you so much for watching today's video. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell so you are the first to get notified when I upload a new video, which is every day right now at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Bye!